Good evening, tribe. How are you all? We are ready to start our Thursday live. I am so sorry, I'm a little behind tonight. But tonight we're going to be going over wash and go technique. So I had some questions submitted to me. One in particular came to me from Nellie. She is a member of the Urbella tribe. And so she has been just trying to get her wash and go technique down pat. Perfect. So that's exactly what I'm here for. And so I'm glad to finally get to her video. So I'm actually going to be sharing that with you here momentarily. And then got some other little housekeeping things going on. I don't think this will be a very long live tonight. We'll see. We'll see exactly how long it is. I'm going to wait a minute before I get started because I just sent the message out to the tribe letting them know that we're ready and we're getting started. So it may take a few folks a couple minutes to get here, but once you do come on, please let me know you're here. If you are new and this is the first time you are ever joining me live, please go ahead and um, place your say new in the comments for me. And if you are a veteran tribe member and you've been here before, just say hey. I'll know who you are. So, what's happening at Urban Bella around here right now? We are coming up on Mother's Day. Not this week. It's Easter this weekend. But there is a Mother's Day box experience. I want to make sure that you are aware of that. I want to make sure that if you are interested in receiving one, that you are on the list to actually get one of those because they are in limited quantity. Because it's such a short period of time, I can only offer so many. I'm going to pop that wait list up for you right now, and that way you'll have it. So definitely if you are interested in that, the link is in the comments. Please go ahead and just put your name on the list. I am giving away 2 boxes. In order to be entered, your name needs to be on that list. And I'm going to be shortly sending an email out right after this call so that everybody can also get additional entries to win. So like right now, we have a couple of folks, they've got like 20 entries to win the box. So their chances are very high that they're going to win. And it's easy to get more entries. It's very simple. It's just a matter of you sharing and telling more people about the box. So I'm excited about that. A couple other things are going to be happening. So we are creeping up on summer. I know that sounds like, how can we be talking about summer already? But it's like summertime today. I got on my Ambo Lynn sleeves, so you know it's getting close to summer. But the thing about it is that it's time to get ready for the summer box. And I want to make sure that you all are aware that the wait list for the summer box is going to be coming up in a few days. So that way, at least as soon as I start getting ready and sharing and asking for opinions, you have had an opportunity to share. It also puts you in the drawing to win. Anytime I do a special collection, a box, a special experience, I give one of each experience type away. Mother's Day, there is a hair and body box experience, and then there is just a body only experience. I'll chat more about that, or you can take a look at the live I did yesterday if you want to hear details just about that and you want to dive into that now. So we have that going on, and then I think that's all for right now. Yes, we just have the Mother's Day experience happening. We have the summer box coming up right away. To give you an idea of the difference, the Mother's Day experience is it's a curated collection of Urban Bella best stuff. So things that aren't normally available, like our body care collections, are not regular products that we offer. So you'll be able to get those. You'll be able to make some custom choices for the Mother's Day boxes. And then the summer box is an entirely new collection, new fragrance, new products, and it is an elevated luxury experience above and beyond the normal Urban Bella line. Now, a couple things I want to make sure you know. You can shop live with me on Saturday when the Mother's Day box launches. There is a special gift, and if you are a tribe member, you already got a winter box, spa box, you already understand the value of this gift. You shop with me on Saturday and buy with me while I'm live, and I'll be live for about an hour just answering questions. You will receive a free winter from the winter spa box, the 5 vitamin hair mask. If you do not know the value of that, please ask a tribe member. They will tell you. This is not a product we sell. It has the hair growth vitamins and the hydrating vitamins as well. Exactly. Somebody was like, wow. That is a wow. That is a huge wow. This is not even a treatment I offer for sale. It would be like $75 per treatment. That alone makes it worth getting this box with me on Saturday, but it will only be an option for you to purchase during the span of time while I'm live. One other thing about the box will include an early bird gift. Early bird is a little longer, but the early bird gift is a free candle. It'll come with a 4-ounce candle. And last night, the tribe decided that they liked the idea of a lemon herbal fragrance, so we'll be including that as well. Okay, so that would be the candle scent. Now, with that being said, how many of these do you get? You get one per customer, all right? Now, the candle, you get one per box, just so y'all know. Okay, so we're going to get ready to dive on in here. Let me just say hello. So if you have any, again, if you're new, please tell me you're new. Please tell me that it's your first time joining me and joining the tribe, and that way I can make sure I answer your questions and stuff. Now, tonight, let me tell you, I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to be sharing my computer screen with you so that you can see the video footage I want you to see. Because unfortunately, the way I got the question I'm going over tonight, it came to me through the beauty group. And I can't download that and load it in and just play it like right next to me. I have to actually do a screen share. But I think it's important as I go over this particular detail, like this kind of detailed consultation, I think it's really important for you all to see the technique for those who might, be struggling with some things. And I think it'll just kind of jog your thoughts on any questions and whatnot that you might have. So I just want to say hi to the tribe members. And hey, Bonnie, hey, you're here. Bonnie, I saw a lot of your comments. I saw you voted for the lemon herbal, so that's good. Champ, how are you doing? Hello, Sandra. Hi, Janine. How's it going? And Linda, Jackie, I'm so glad you're here. Jackie, you asked a question on the last live. You asked me, had I seen your hair photos you sent to me? I did not see them. If you want to post them in the beauty group, I can easily pull them up while we're talking. So if you'll do that, I can do that. I did a search on your name, Jackie, and I didn't see anything. So it doesn't mean you didn't send them. It just might have meant my search maybe needed to go a little bit deeper. So if you had a lot of comments with the team, I just went through like the first few pages and I was like, I don't see any photos. So if you want to pop them in the beauty group, Jackie, I'll be able to pull them up because I'm in there pulling up Nellie's video footage. Okay. So hi, Kim. How are you doing? Yes, Kim, the 5 vitamin mask girl. I'm really coming with it. That's a huge, huge thing to give away. I really, number one, I know many tribe members are like, I'm out of that. What you gonna do? So I wanted to bring it back as a gift. But I wanted something I've never said hey, y'all shop with me live. And I really want to give you a really great incentive if you came out and did that with me. So I will tell you the time. There's 2 pieces of information I'll tell you tomorrow. What time I'm going live, or you might, actually I'll put it in the email tonight. What time I'm going live and what is the cost of the box. So I'll send that over to you all. Sandra said that treatment is the bomb. Yes, you are correct. It is. Was telling me that. So yeah, but it is. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love it myself. Everybody who has experienced that treatment really likes it. That whole 5 vitamin collection was amazing. And I'm excited about with the other stuff I got up my sleeve that's coming, but I'm excited to introduce you all to even more things, even more options, some things extended off of that as we go into summer. So, but Janine saying she likes the lemon herb treatment. Good. I like that too. I'm so glad you like that. That's going to be really, really nice. Beverly, hello. How you doing? Sandra said you need to run that offer back because I don't hear anything after the vitamin hair mask. Okay. All right. No problem. So what I was saying, to repeat again, the Mother's Day box, you have 2 options. It is going to allow you to choose. It'll be 2 different products because even within each product, you have some choices, and I don't want it to be overwhelming. You will have a hair and body box. It's going to have the non-lather cleanser, conditioner, and the Urban Bella Classic Body Collection. And I considered as a 3rd option, just letting you choose the unscented Urban Bella body products. There's no unscented body wash, and there is no unscented, body oil. So it would just be the body butter and the niacinamide or unscented. So if you needed an unscented body box, I'm thinking about that as an option as well. But then you have body only, and body only again is the classics and the unscented, the unscented, the Babasu niacinamide, and then the classic body butter as well will be in there. So, in each, if you are an early bird person, you will, and I slate a certain number of them for early bird. So if you're early bird, you'll be able to, you'll get the free candle in every early bird box you purchase. Now, if you shop with me Saturday, you get this. Here's something very important to know about this. You may be buying boxes for people and they may not be for you. If you're buying boxes and you're not personally getting a box and you don't want somebody to get your mask, you are able to get a voucher. The voucher basically is something you can hold on to, and we'll email it to you, and it'll say vitamin mask voucher or vitamin mask in box, and you'll be able to, decide which way it goes. When you select vitamin mask in box, it'll go in whatever box that is you're purchasing. If you're purchasing a body box and you are purchasing a body box and it has the Georgia Rosie peach, and you put it on that one, that's the one it'll be on. We will only honor one, so don't select more than one. You can select more than one time, but you're only gonna get one. Now, the other thing, and I might even actually it'll just pop up. It'll be a gift. It'll show up as a gift for you in your cart. But the other thing that you can do, you can say, I'll take a voucher, and you can use that on your next order. Meaning, the next time you order something we need to ship, we will put that in the box for you. If you are like, I'm not getting a box for me, I'm getting a box for my mom, my aunt, the babysitter, whatever, you might not want her to have your treatment. Now, you might be feeling generous. Hey, you might be one of those people who's like, no, you take my free $75 hair mat. Yes, take that. So if you're feeling that, that's fine. Let us know. It's not a problem. All right. So, Katisha, hey, how are you? Katisha, why do I always want to say Katisha? I don't know why, because my name is Kanisha. So, I'm big on the name pronunciations. All right. So, Bonnie says yes. Let me move this out of my way. This is in my way. That's got to come over there. Okay. So, Bonnie says, yes, I love citrus scent. Oh, you have. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right. Hi, Nora. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Deshawn. Let's see. Sandra did not get free samples in her last order. That I would discuss that on the video. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for having me explain that. You didn't get free samples. You should have got free samples. I'm so glad you said that. I'm going to share my screen with you all. I want to explain. Well, it's not even there anymore. You can't really choose it anymore because it was conflicting with another coupon. You all, Movita. Movita wants to know what she missed, tribe. Y'all let her know. Movita, you late for class. You can't be late for class. We were just talking about the Mother's Day box, and we were talking about all the freebies and goodies in there. Okay. I do want to tell y'all a couple of quick things. So one thing is that I was allowing you all to pick your samples. So what that meant was if you ordered, when you placed your order, you could say, send me firm hair samples, firm styling samples, soft styling samples, or body care samples. Because we are moving shipping off-site. So we're going to have to hand our shipping over to someone else because it's just taking up way too much time. We need more time for customer service, and we don't want customer service to suffer, so you got to hire more hands. So whenever you have more people helping you, everything has to be streamlined. It's got to be real clear cut. We're very manual about your samples. You place an order, I educate my team about what is the right sample with your order. I don't let them just be like, oh, and I will go back. Sometimes I'm their quality checker, and I'll go back, and if you bought extra soft, you don't want to sample extra soft. What you going to do with that? You bought extra soft. I mean, unless you're going to give it away, and that's very kind and generous, but I assume the samples are for you. So I would have always been like, hey, if they bought extra firm, you need to do the soft samples. Even the shelves in here are organized by how it affects the hair. The cleansers are all in one order in one area. The conditioners are. The styling products are organized from firmest to middle, then softest to middle soft, so that visually it makes sense for them. Well, that's in-house shipping. It don't work that way outside the house. Everything has to have a barcode. Everything has to be scanned. So I'm working on system. What do you say? Systematizing, making everything, creating systems. Y'all tell me the right word. I'm creating systems so that when you place an order, people who have no idea what Cragel is give you the right sample, because I want you to choose the sample. And all they're gonna have is this thing. They don't know what it is. They'll be like, okay, here's a packet of what? Yeah, she said put this in there, put that in there. And the guy, the guy who's handling it for us, Quentin. Quentin is phenomenal. In fact, when I get a chance, I'll shoot video footage and show y'all Quentin and his crew and how they're gonna pack and ship stuff for us. But understand, they don't know a Cragel from an iPod case. They're like, oh, she giving out iPod cases this week. Whatever, put it in the box. So that's what I was trying to do. Now, with that being said, I do not want people buying free samples. I don't. They're not for sale. They're just the thing we give you in your box. So if I put up free samples, I promise you people will put that in their cart, pay the shipping, and then think I'm going to send that. We're not going to send that to you. That's not for sale. That's a gift. So I had to make it expensive. I had to make it a ridiculous price that nobody would ever pay. Like, anybody paying no $500 for those samples? I mean, you might, but don't. So it just automatically gives it to you. And it, because I say give it to you for free, you think it's $500 worth of samples. It's not $500 worth of samples. It's the same samples you've been getting all along. It's just organized so Quentin and Company give you the right sample pack. That's all. Now, if you ordered and did not get samples, that's an oversight. It means that we were packing so fast and going so fast, we just thought we put one in there and missed it. But when we ship, literally, it's I did a shipping video. Shipping video is going up on TikTok. It's literally like all the products, the label, the packet, the box is ready, the samples are there, and we literally go in order. And it is easy to think you did everything, check it off, and have missed. So it's an oversight. It is not intentional. We literally make sure we have samples ready to go. So that's what that was. You will see it again. It's just your opportunity to say, oh, I'd rather have a body care sample. I'd rather have something firm. I'd rather have something soft. One thing that wasn't there was moisturizer. So we'll add that. I'd rather have a moisturizer pack. And so it'll be just samples that, are kind of categorized ahead of time. And if you might be a person who's like, I don't care, I add one that says surprise me, and it'll be a surprise me pack. But because you get to choose the sample, it does not mean that's the sample you're going to get. Let me tell you that right now. I don't want you thinking you ordered it. You didn't. You just gave us some guidance. Many times we send the samples we have. We might not have the sample you want. We might not have the sample that's perfect for your order. It's a free sample. And we treat it as such. We don't treat it as if it's something like we got to stress ourselves out about. We just try really hard to get close. And sometimes we can't. But if we can, we will. We will do it. We love it. Okay? All right. Another thing y'all saw, VIPs with systematic process. Janine, I knew you were going to be the one to tell me. Thank you. So, Denise, hello. So, what do I want to tell y'all about that? For example, when there's something free for you like this, you will see things like this. You'll see where I'll say, if you buy whatever, you'll be able to add this to your cart, and you won't have to do anything. It'll automatically be there. And I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do the whole voucher thing. I'll figure all that out by Saturday. Okay? Okay, cool. So that's the Mother's Day box. Sandra said, how come my sister thinks I need to hand over my samples to her? See, because, you talking. Yeah, you telling people your business. Probably because you kept all those lotions. Might be that. All right, so perfect. Let's dive in, y'all. I want to go over the information I have tonight, I'm gonna feature Miss Nelly. And so I posted a message on her video in the tribe in the Urban Bella Beauty group, and so I find that to be very helpful. You're welcome, Sandra. No problem at all. I'm sorry if it was confusing. I'm glad you asked me that question. That's why I said let's go over that because I said I'm sure you're not the only person who was like, "What my $500 worth of samples?" We ain't got that. We don't have that. Maybe I'll change I'll make sure it has a note that says this is not $500 worth of samples. This is the same two samples you've been getting all along. Okay, let's dive in, y'all. So Nelly posted some video footage, and let me make sure I have that up. And I'm going to mute here. Let me back up. I want to make sure I have her video muted. And I'm going to show y'all some footage. And I'm going to go through. So this is how I'm going to teach tonight. I hope this is, let's just try it out. I mean, we're here to try stuff out, right? Fair, fair. Okay, so the, here are my notes. So here's what Nelly asked me, bottom line. She was like, I'm not getting the look. What's wrong? After I saw her footage, I was like, nothing. You close, you getting there. I want to say what I can see with Nelly's hair. Her technique has gotten better over time. I didn't pull up all her photos. If I can, I will. We'll see how that goes. But let's just dive in. Let me show y'all Nelly's footage. So I'm going to switch to that. That is my screen, Cupertino. All right, too much, doing too much. All right, let's flip over here to Miss Nelly. So I should be in the bottom of y'all's screen, which I am there. So this is Nelly, and she is showing us how she applies her gel. So Nelly uses Extra Firm. She's going to put Extra Firm on first, and then she's going to put on the 5 vitamin gel. And whoever was recording her, she was insistent that they do not show her face. I was really nervous for that person. So Nelly has, right here, she's putting on her Extra Firm. Her 5 vitamin hair gel, just for people who do not know, is a medium hold. I actually think 5 vitamin hair gel holds fine on its own. I think it's together. Those two could be a bit dry, but that's my experience with it. I'd love to hear from you all. What do you mix your 5 vitamin gel with? Do you mix it with something soft or firm? Now, on this first piece, I want to say that Nelly, this looks really good. She's got nice smooth ends. That piece is going to look gorgeous. But her roots, if you look at the roots, it's just a touch frizzier. And that could be sometimes just how gray hair acts at any point. I mean, it does not have to do it in every area, but it will sometimes give you a little bit of frizzing and difficulty to work with. Now, so she is raking this through, and her rake through technique is fine, but not enough product is going on her roots. Now, that little section she just let go of right there, Nelly, this little piece you just let go of, one thing you'll notice in some techniques that I need to pull up is that we do molding. And that's where we smooth it. And if y'all can see me in the bottom of the screen, we smooth it and kind of mold it to the head. This is something Janine was talking about in her visit with Kaya. She was talking about how much more molding Kaya does. Now, I want to say this about Nelly's finished technique. It looked really good. It might not have been like a Kaya level, or maybe not quite at the level that I might do mine, only just because we know exactly what we're talking about. It's something when you see it or have somebody do it on you, you're like, okay. Now right here, Nelly, you comb through your hair, and that's good. You help distribute the gel a little bit more, but the truth is, kind of after you comb through, you need to have more gel on your hands, and that's one thing I didn't see. So that hair section is a little frizzier, and you just put a lot of work into that, then comb through it. It's the other way. Put the work in. Comb through it first to distribute a first swash of gel. So smooth it on, comb it, then spend all that time raking. So now right here, let me pause. Let me go back. And let me back up just a hair. So I want to pause the camera. So we're going to comb through, and right here is where we created a lot of frizz, not because you shouldn't comb it, but because the time right here where you're raking it through, this was a very short rake through, and you're fluffing it at the end. So it doesn't look bad at all, but you have a lot of individualized curls versus clump curl that you had when you first started. That's going to make it more volumized and full. Now, here's the thing. Let me flip back and go back on camera. Here's what's important to know about that. That's nothing wrong with that technique Nelly just did. You can put your gel on and comb it through and keep rocking. It's going to give you a very volumized wash and go. It's going to have more definition than this just like afro, but it's going to be more puffy, more poofed up. It's going to look a little bit more worn. Now, let me tell you who that's good for. It's good if you have a more fine volume of hair and you're like, how do I get more volume? That's actually how you do it. Put the gel on, comb it through, maybe a slight raking, and keep going. The technique, Nelly, you were doing at the very beginning of that was close to perfect. The only thing that made it not perfect was your roots were getting neglected. You have plenty of product on. But as we continue on, I want to also go through, Nelly, that you go through your hair for a long time. I counted it. One section you raked on for 1 minute, and then you had another section you raked for 3 minutes. The comb will save you a lot of time if you do that. So you could save a lot of time, absolutely save a lot more product, but just get your roots. And that missing the roots thing, y'all, let me tell you, I do that all the time. Very common. Many times I don't get my roots. Something's flying around in here. Okay, let me just see what questions I have. All right. Sandra, your skin looks so soft, it's ridiculous. Cool, good. All right. The pics were sent to info@urbanbella.net and Kanisha at Urbella. Okay, if you sent it to me personally, I definitely didn't see it. Let's see. But they were for you to look at to see what my hair looks like. Not really ready to share in the beauty group. I'll send it again. Okay, I'm gonna address that when Jackie. I'm sorry, I'm not to use it as an example, but I'll be gentle about that. Kim, I use the 5 vitamin hair gel by itself. It gives a nice hold. Yeah, I think so too. I would love to know if y'all are like, I mixed the 5 vitamin gel, because the 5 vitamin gel now, it's got softeners in it, but it's got a little tang to it. It's a little, it's like, we good. We staying. At 5 vitamin gel for me holds for like 2 weeks. Woo, it's a doozy. Let's see. After using the Tangle Teaser with my gel causes this effect on me. That bushy hair effect, Bonnie. I know what you're talking about. That's going to happen if you use something small and basically separate the curls. So if you all have seen my curl clumping video, which is in the beauty group, it talks about, I explained that curl clumping gives you big curls. Combing it through as the final and slightly finger combing it through, no clumping, gives you fuller curls, more individual, more frizzy curls. Now let's talk about that. All of it looks good. I don't want nobody being like, well, I don't really like that look. It looks really good. It's still really defined. It's really nice. Okay, so Movita, you're in a humid climate, so you have to add some extra firm. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. You got to work with your climate. Absolutely, because where was I? Savannah. Oh, y'all, my hair was so cute, but it rained. I will say this about my Savannah people, my Brunswick people, your weather, absolutely, y'all got to use a little bit of a firmer product, but your hair, I know it looks amazing because my hair was so curly because of the humidity, but it definitely was more shrunken. But I loved it. It was more pulled in on the sides. That's why it's kind of more pulled in on the sides now. But I had a hair trim too. But it pulled in on the sides more. It looked good. I was not mad. It was well hydrated. But then that dry, cold weather kicked up one day, and it felt dry. Not as dry as it does here, but it felt dry. Let's see. Oh, Kimberly, hey. I asked about using the twisting lotion for wash and goes. How would the process go? Haha. Kimberly, that's what I was asking y'all. Tell me. Y'all tell me. I've not washed my hair yet. I was considering trying that out, but my time is limited. I don't have the luxury to dabble in my hair as much as I want to. So I want y'all to do it. Y'all tell Kanisha what's up. You know what I'm gonna do? Kaya. But see, Kaya, she's a good test. but Kaya's hair is silky. And I was trying to see somebody with the hair texture that's a little kinkier. But I'm gonna see if Kaya will be our experimenter. She'll probably be like, well, you got to give me some more. There'll be a cost. I'll let you know. But I tell you what I will do, Kimberly. I will try it in a section. I'll do it in a section. We'll see how it goes. Just not my whole head. All right. Puddin', how are you? How do I get my hair to look like that? I do have a heavy head of hair. Purchase your products but didn't follow directions. I'm ready for a perm. Now, Puddin', how you gonna be ready to get a perm, love? And you didn't follow the Puddin', don't get a perm. Girl, no. You got the tribe right here. Do not get a perm. Follow the instructions. Right now, we are in the moisture sprint. We haven't talked about it as much because everything's been insane, but right now, what you want to do is make sure you have the hydration collection or hydration trio. Just do that. Don't worry about gels or any of the other stuff right now. Just get your moisture level right. That's it. You need to make sure you have your Urban Mellow moisturizers. Mine is in the bathroom. I was just using it. You asked me how I get my hair like this. This is a 2-week-old wash and go that is shrunken in, and it's just froey. Like, you can see all that lack of curl definition. I lose curl definition through here, the fastest, largely because it got rained on. In the back, it's just a wash and go. It's just a taper cut. My hair is super thick and kinky, so it stands up on the top of my head very easily on its own. So it's nothing I did over the top. Yeah, Puddin', don't do it. Don't do a perm. You trying to threaten us. I feel like y'all be trying to threaten me. I'm getting a perm. You woke up and chose violence. What's going on? Don't do it, Puddin'. Don't do it. Stay with us. Stay with us, Puddin'. Puddin', are you in the beauty group? The beauty group, to me, I feel like they are so encouraging. I feel like they will help you along the way. Come on in and ask questions. Post up videos. And I'm going to go back to Miss Nellie because I want to look at another part of one of her techniques. But Jackie, I want to say this, and this is not just Jackie. I know it's easy to think that people are like spending a whole lot of time looking at your photos and criticizing you. I promise you all. I'm always hesitant to say this, but let me just put it to you like this. This might help it make sense. It's my job to get people to look and follow and pay attention to what I do. It's my job. I pay money for people to pay attention, listen to me, look at my hair, want to be here or whatever. Be like, she don't know what she's doing. It don't matter. I don't care what you say. I just want you to be like, oh, I promise you this. Nobody's paying attention. They not. You lucky if one of the tribe members sees your photo and comments. I realize Nellie put this video up. I know y'all know Nellie. Nobody has said a word on it. I don't even know if y'all have seen it. It's been there for like 3 or 4 weeks, probably longer than that. I want to say that just to help you be more comfortable with the fact that nobody's judging you. I guarantee you, they're too busy. People's lives are insane. People aren't even listening to me right now. People are on this live and making dinner and talking to their kid or talking to their spouse or at work, ain't supposed to be on a live. They are busy. I can say stuff 16 times. It's my job. There's always a handful of people. I didn't know that. What did you say? How many people hopped on here tonight and said, what did you say about the Mother's Day box? I missed everything you said after 5 vitamin treatment mask. I know you might think people are like judging you and have an opinion. They don't. People especially don't really have an opinion when they're trying to work through their own stuff. They are. I'm in another group, Brown Girls Skin Collective. Beautiful girl, beautiful lips, beautiful brows. Posted a question about her skin and was like, had the unmitigated gall to call herself ugly. Everybody was like, first of all, we ain't doing that. No, ma'am, you're not. We have all laid out so many compliments for her. She ought to feel so good about herself at this point. But we all think people are judging us. I promise you, people don't see your flaws. What you see, nobody else sees. Gerard tells me that all the time. He's like, you be asking me about some scar. I'm like, don't you see this right here? What is that? He's like, nothing. Whatever it is invisible. Pass me the salt, girl, and stop worrying about stuff anybody worried about. I wanted to say that to encourage you all. Jackie, that's not a criticism on you, love. You know I adore you. And I know you, Jackie, too. But I want you to feel comfortable being transparent with this group of women. Please. No, half the people who watch this video will never get down to these minutes. They'll never hit this part because we all got ADD. We're not paying attention. But it's the growth is in the transparency. Marissa shares her journey. Marissa could not get that hair figured out for a long time, and Marissa has known me longer than most of y'all. And she really started listening, but she has been sharing with you all the growth, how she gonna get there. She's showing y'all the kids, everyone. You know, I go live. This is not hair. I'm like marketing and advertising. I'm like, I just got to go live. This is what I look like 2 weeks without a wash. I mean, judge me. You want to talk about me? Okay. Just do it. Do it in front of a lot of people, please. Just do that. But I want to encourage you, ladies. I hope that's helpful. I hope you don't take that, in as a slight or the wrong way. But to say it to you nicely as I can, people don't have time to look at you and judge you. They got too many. They plate is too full. They got too much going on. The only person who loses when you don't share is you, and the other person who can relate to your struggle, and then the person who could have helped you would have easily been like, oh, yeah, my hair was doing that, and I did this. So you miss out when you don't put it in front of the tribe. Somebody else in the tribe could be like, oh, yeah, I had that problem. This is what I did. I washed my hair. I did this every week. I did twist. I did whatever I did, and I overcame that. So please, please share. That's the beauty of community. That's the beauty of a group. And we need you. We need you to share. I need you to share. Trust me. It's just easier for me to help you if you do. All right. That's my soapbox. I'm done. All right. Let's see. Let me see what I got down here. Sandra, I haven't worked up the courage to do a wash and go. I admire everyone who has. But Sandra, you're doing the twist thing. Why don't you just try a little section? A little small section. All right? See, try that. Why don't you do a little section and share with us and let us see that we can give you guidance. All right? This tribe is a blessing. I'll be posting without makeup. You do. Marissa, y'all. Marissa come in, no makeup, them glasses. That's why I'm not saying that's not why I do it, but I will hop on and be like, I don't have time for makeup and all that. I just need to make sure I tell y'all this information because it's important to be transparent with you that way. It's important to be transparent like that in life and just be like, I can't show you the made up version all the time. I think it sets unrealistic expectations. And I think it's important for women to know this. I could be looking like this, but this is not what I look like with the lights. Y'all see these lights? You know how fancy this is? I mean, I ain't trying to show y'all too much, but I mean, I got glow going on. You can have glow. You can have all that. It's for sale. They sell it at Sephora. I sell some on the shelf. And you can also show up without all of that. And ain't nobody judging you either way. So thank you for doing that. But you're right. My journey has been a struggle for a long time until she started the Urban Bella journey. Yes. And she finally figured it out. All right. Let's see. But I'm glad you said the tribe is a blessing. Amen. All right. Ivy, you love my hair. Thank you. Jennifer Moss, hello. Jennifer, are you new with us? Tell us if you're new. Yes, y'all. Janine is saying it's a safe space. I don't post anywhere else like I post in the beauty group. The community is amazing. Thank you. And Janine, thank you. Marissa, thank you. I cannot say enough to thank yous to our group experts. They keep the communication going. They do. And so let them be an encouragement. And I'm going to tell y'all, they are some of the nicest women. I have been blessed to meet more and more VIP members. I don't even have a hair salon. But when they come in to see Kaya, they come in and I love it. And I'm telling you, they're kind women. They would never want to hurt your feelings. They want to see you succeed. They do. So take it from me. And I'm tough, but you can hurt my feelings. Trust me. Let somebody send the wrong message to the customer service team. I'm like, what? Why would you say that? So I'm sensitive to a lot of things, but I'm definitely sensitive to people who aren't like nice people. So the people who I've like outlined as group experts, they're very, very nice. They're very kind. And you are in a safe space. You are all day. All right. So let's go back to Miss Nellie. Um, oh, thank you, Eden. Eden loves our presence in the group. And Eden's been a customer for a long time, y'all. Eden was like salon diehard. And then now she is like, I got it. I'm doing it. I got my thing going. All right. So um let's go back to Miss Nelly real quick. I want to show you all. I want to go over the Nelly's question. So there's Cupertino again. Let's leave Cupertino and go back to Facebook. All right, let's see what else Miss Nelly has for us. So I'm gonna turn the volume on. Let's see if she's talking. So let me hit pause. Let me pause this. And let me go back. So let me let this play out. So she ran it through just a little bit. This little section right here, that little section that you can see on the screen right now, I want you to notice, Nelly, when you go to the next section, that section already started puffing up. That means that all the product you put on, you have pretty much taken off. And Kaya and I have talked about this. I know you've never met her, but she and I talked about that. This is a very common thing she sees people do when she looks at them do a wash and go and then shows her part. So right here, you are squeezing out all the product. So you're putting on product, you're combing it through, but while you're working it, you're combing it out. And so it's just going to cause you to have more puff and more frizz. So smoothing some more product on. So what you want to do is, again, comb, gel through just a little bit, and then spend the rest of the time smoothing. And you're smoothing out, you're pulling your hands out versus down. When you're working at the back of your neck, mold it to the back of your neck. It's almost like you're molding to lay it down on your neck. Okay? All right, and then so we're going to come to this other side, and that's what I have mainly found with your technique. But I'm gonna still tell you, Nelly, your hair it still looks good. It looks really good. This is more defined than what you were getting, I'd say, about 3 or 4 months ago, last fall. This is more defined than what you were getting last fall. So your technique has improved a lot. I can tell that you have been getting quite a bit from the videos and whatnot. Um, you do pull really hard and for a long time. If you just do the comb, I'm sorry, let me back up. If you just comb some gel through, let me mute this. If you just comb some gel through and then do the pull motion and you're pulling out, pull it to the sides. If y'all can see me in the bottom of the screen, don't try to pull to the back of your head because you can't see that. But pull to the sides. That's going to give you more elongation and more molding to your neck. Okay? All right. And then you went back again to this area again. Once you're done, you're done. Unless you're adding more gel, you don't need to go back to a section again. Okay? So no need to go back, and you've got it kind of lifted up versus kind of really controlling it downward. Also, when I'm styling my hair, and when I have long hair, I can't wear a towel around my neck. My hair, the towel is holding my hair. I need my hair to drop long. So I would definitely probably do it without a towel. And right here, let me go back. Oops, not back. I'm sorry, not back. I want to just show this part. That mainly your roots right here. Well, let's let it keep playing. To see, this does not look bad at all, but I can see little frizz there. Given your hair type, it should be super silky. Your roots, though, I can see it's more, your gray hair is probably just giving you a little bit more of a challenge than you might realize because you can't really see the back of your head. All right, so, and I see you going to your next section, but this does not look bad at all. I mean, honestly, this is a really good go at it considering that you have never been to Urban Bella Salon or Dreamy Hair Days Salon. So, um, I see you've taken your section out. Let's see how big of a section you take here. Let me give this a go. So this is a pretty decent size section given your hair characteristics. You can take very volumized pieces of hair, sections of hair because your hair is fine in volume. But if you have more dense hair and you're watching this particular technique in this amount of section Nelly has, don't take this much of a section. It would be hard to define it. Um, and Nelly, because you're just still trying to master it and get it nice and smooth. By the way, your parting looks good, but because you're still trying to master it, you might want to take half that amount. So maybe take that thick section you're working on and slice it in half. That would not be a bad idea at all. Um, so let's see. You take a section. I'm going to move it along here just a little bit. All right. You're combing it through. Now, so when I watch you do this part, Nellie, it looks like you're combing it through dry. Um, when you do that, comb some gel through. That's starting to make sure you have gel root to tip, and then you're putting your gel on. I notice you're putting it on the roots, but it's just you're missing the raking part. So a little more raking here, but that gel amount too seems very minimal. Doesn't seem like you have quite that much. Let's see if you add some more. Mind y'all, I have seen this video footage already, but I'm just talking through it. All right, we got, you're raking that through. Okay. Now I know you rake through your sections for quite some time. I'm just gonna speed this on. Perfect, perfect. Let's go back. Right there. Oh, it's fuzzy. I can see that the roots on this section, Nellie, don't have enough gel. I can absolutely see that. That's gonna puff up. The ends will look good, but the roots will be puffy. All right, let's skip through that. Let's see what you do with this section here. All right, we're pulling it through. This technique isn't bad. This looks good. Your technique is pretty good, though. I will tell you, it's quite nice. I can tell you have really seen where you rake it through a little bit longer. But if you comb it, force your hair downward more towards the nape. Let's see how this turns out. That looks good, Nellie. That section looks great. Again, more concentration at the roots, probably more comb through at the roots and smoothing. And then we got this section. Okay, now here's the side where you told me that you were concerned about how it dries. And I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna let this play. And then I'm gonna play your video dry. Okay, so you're combing it through. Now I think that comb is way too small and rough on the hair. I would be hesitant. I can tell you are not tender-headed, that's for sure, because I feel like you're trying to hurt me. So raking that through. So you got your gel, you combed it through. Nellie, are you detangling? Is that what you're doing with the red comb? Is that a detangle, or are you trying to define that? That was one of the questions I wanted to ask you. So if you look at minute 9:26, Nellie, I was trying to see if you were detangling. Okay, so we keep going here. We rake that on through. All right, I want to see your side technique. Okay, here's the side. Okay, so I can't see your side as much, Nellie. I can't tell why it frizzed up on you so much. But when it looked like, and we're back to the back again. Same back. Okay, you're just coming through. I noticed this. Okay, first of all, that looks real good. Just probably need more. Actually, it might just be that your hair is gray, Nellie. And gray hair is just wiry. And it's wiry in different. It's different challenges for different people. Let me go back to the camera. It's different challenges for different people. My gray hair. That's one thing I want to tell you. So y'all don't see this part, but Nellie's hair dried. And she was saying this part here, which I call the shelf, was not, it was just real frizzy. She's like, is that normal? Well, there's no normal. It depends on the person. It depends on your characteristics. Like, is it normal to have, moles on your face right here? It is for me. It's hereditary. So, is it normal to have this hair be really dry and tough to control? For a lot of people, it is. And this area right here in particular can be very tough for some people, and for some people it's easy to manage. If it's a tough area for you, what I like to do is comb through it. When I style my hair, I will show you what I mean, but I comb my product through this area. Or when I used to work in the salon a bit, if I was styling your hair, if that area I could tell, you can tell by the texture. It's just very different than the rest of the hair. It draws in more. We would really work in super, super tiny sections, comb the gel through, and then clump it, and then let it go nice and gentle. Okay? Now, with that being said, I'm going to go back to your footage on that, Nellie, real quick. Let's go to your next. I'm going to play the
just finished drying under the hair dryer.
And it looks good, Nellie, by the way. I can tell the definition's really there. In the back area, I think it's just most
now,
of your gel.
Kanisha, this is the part I'm referring to when I say I don't have as much definition.
She's talking about the side.
See, it seems as though my hair under
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have as much definition
Mm-hmm.
as the hair on top.
I'm saying mm-hmm like I'm in the room with
Is
you.
that the way it should be? Or what am I doing wrong?
Okay, so
It's not all over, it's just in some spots.
and I think what it is, let me go back to my camera. Here we go. So what I think it is, Nellie, I think it's technique. I think as much as sometimes we think we're doing the exact same thing, you you had different degrees of how much time you put into sections. When you were working on this very first section, the very first piece, you worked on that piece for a full minute. When you got to the very back, you worked on that piece for 3 minutes. And I mean hands only, not including combing or anything else. 3 minutes you were raking through. When you get under here, sometimes you might think, I'm doing the exact same thing I did on top. Probably not. Most of the time it's not. And I'll tell you how I know that. I think I'm doing the same thing on my head in every single space. This part's always frizzy. It ain't frizzy when Kaya do it. It's just frizzy when I do it. I'm missing something in technique. Either I'm not taking my time. And she was looking at it. She was like, maybe not pulling through, but she's going to look at and watch me do it. And that's going to be one of the things I teach, like what to ask your hairstylist. But so under here, comb your gel through first. Then rake it through and mold it. Mold it to your face in layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. Go real thin and smooth. So there, thinner sections, comb your gel through, mold it to your face. And take note if you're putting in the same technique everywhere. Your hair is stunning. Your technique is not bad at all. You just got to learn how to get more definition out of this part of your head. Okay? Where a lot of people might, like you might be me, I got to learn how to get better definition up here. But for you, Nellie, it's here. All right? That could also just be the hair texture. But I'm looking at your hair, it's not. The other thing, Nellie, I wanted to make sure that you are following the Urban Bella program. Do you wash, condition, and detangle every week? Because a little bit of what I see happening with your hair reminds me of when I meet someone new to Urban Bella and they're trying to find their way with the gels. And I'm like, before we get to gels, let's just focus on getting your moisture level up, because your hair will more moisturize you. It'd be easier for you to do. And so I wonder if you're missing out on the easiness of your hair, not following the Urban Bella system, which is a weekly system. I want to make sure I'm real fair and clear. Fair? Why am I fair? It's a weekly system. Make sure you follow it. And you will notice if you don't. I saw your steamer, so I do see that you are steaming. So it seems like you are pretty much on point. Just make sure it's weekly. So hopefully those things will help you. Let me know if implementing those techniques on your next wash is helpful. Let me know. You could just comment and just tell me if it was helpful or not. And I'm happy to, if you're like, no, I did that. If I did that, just let me know. All right. So let's see. Let's see. I used to want to be a salon. So I'm going to see what questions y'all have as the tribe. Eden wants to still be a salon diehard, not to mention I work near the shop now. Well, you can come see Kaya. Kaya does all the services. So you good. You can still be a diehard. Let's see. Correct Bonnie. What did Bonnie say? Oh, the tribe is my sisterhood. Love my natural hair. Thank you, Bonnie. That is so sweet. I'm so grateful for that, y'all. I'm really glad. Let's see. All right. Marissa says, Kanisha, I do have a question. This wash and go, I use 5 vitamin gel and 54. Ooh, you going in. My day 2 was a little sticky. Yeah. It was a 50-50. How should I adjust for less sticky? I had great elongation and definition this time. My day 3 wasn't sticky, just day 2. So day 2. All right, so first of all, with the 5 vitamin gel, keep in mind those 5 vitamins are very, very moisturizing. They are not hydrating. They are a little hydrating, but they're going to reduce how firm the gel could have been without being in there. Also helping stimulate hair growth to a degree, because it is a gel, so not as easily. Now, that being said, Um, what was the weather on day two versus the weather on day three? Sometimes for me, and this is my personal experience, my hair will settle. So let's say I wash my hair today. Need some water. Let's say I wash my hair today. Let me get a little sip of water. Let's say I wash my hair today, and what we got? We got dry, coolish temperatures. My hair's not gonna feel sticky. The air's too dry. I'm sorry. Let's say I use 5 vitamin gel. It's not gonna feel sticky. But 5 vitamin gel absolutely was originally designed to give you softness. Keep in mind, it was a winter gel. My goal was, how do I combat that cold winter weather without using a whole lot of sticky humectants? Now, would I put it with 54? Mm-mm. Only because I think it's already got a firmness element to it. I've got the amount of hold in that is more like, it's not like anything, it's more crejelly. Adding 54 to me is doing double firmness. I'm not sure on the sticky part, other than I'd say might have been the 5 vitamin part, might have kicked up additional humectant level. There is panthenol in it. It could have been that. I'm guessing. Let's just keep it 100, y'all. I'm guessing. I don't know. I do not know. It fluctuates. But I would say next time, maybe no 54. I think 5 vitamin gel stands on its own. I think the only thing you would really want to put with it is maybe a little bit of extra soft, unless you live in Savannah. I can see though on a rainy Atlanta day, I could see it maybe giving you some challenges and with some stickiness, just a hair. That is my best guess. I might think of something else. I'll let you know. How was that terrible answer? Was that terrible? I'm sorry. All right. Hey, Barbara. No. Hello, VIP Barbara Hill. How are you? Barbara Hill, did you get our corrections? Because I don't know what we were doing. Messed some stuff up. Did we get it right, Barbara Hill? All right. Eden says her top is always frizzy. That's me. It's always frizzy. I just lean into it. I just you know what? I got what I got. I am not Kaya. It's not frizzy when Kaya does it. Day two, rain and humid. Oh, that's why. The humid. Yeah, okay, that's why. Wet weather. Wet weather is going to definitely those humectants. I'm landing on thick. I try to lean away from glycerin on winter gels. That's one of the things I do. I use other humectants because the other humectants aren't sticky. So I'm trying to counterbalance that stickiness in not Incragel. I'm trying to counterbalance the stickiness in our classic gels, and I do that with like other ingredients. Like panthenol is a great humectant, but it's not sticky. So that's stuff like that. But it's still a humectant. It is still attracting moisture to the hair. All right. We did get it right, Barbara. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. So, about this moisture sprint for the month, what's needed? You are very prepared, Eden. You are beyond prepared. What you want to focus on, ladies, during the moisture sprint is what moisturizers you use. So, when the weather, first of all, it's all about moisture. Your moisture is going to come from, do I have any moisturizers, y'all? I got nothing. I got nothing. Your moisturizers are going to come from your number 23. You know what I do have is a website. Let's go to the website, ladies. Because I done learned how to do screen share, so we in trouble. We got problems now. What we got? Here's Urban Bella. All right. Now, don't forget, this is where you can sign up for your Mother's Day box. Be sure to sign up. Don't forget, just go to the website. Now, let's do some shopping. Let's go to hair products. Let's go to, I can't see that. Something's in my way. Hold on. Let me just walk y'all through. Oh, by the way, somebody was like, how do I need the Babasu collection. You know, you can put your name on the wait list so I will know if you want Babasu. So please do that. If you're like, oh, I love Babasu, when is it coming out again? I put a little sign up sheet so that way I make sure I tell you. These are your moisturizers, ladies. Now, right here you have number 23 hydrating moisturizing cream. This is a classic. You have the Urban Bella Neat Hydrating Moisturizing Cream. Again, a classic, unscented, no nuts, no nut based ingredients, okay? These two products right here, you want to use these when, in general, just if you're like, my hair is dry. It's going to hydrate and moisturize your hair the most outside of cleanser conditioner. They are going to be critical in transforming your hair if you are struggling with dryness. And if you are struggling with dryness and moisture issues, you're going to be using these about 2 times a week just in general to get you where you need to be. Another really key thing about using these, I love when somebody's new to Urban Bella and they're new to getting on to better hair care products, and we got to elevate that moisture level. We like to twist with as you see my mouse hit quick shop, I'm talking about this product. So we like to twist your hair. Back in the day, we would twist you with the number 23 or Neat and Shine Butter. And by twisting your hair with those two, after you obviously cleanse and condition with the Urban Bella, cleansing conditioning system, that was one of the ways we would get your hair on track. Don't worry about style, don't worry about twist outs. Just using those two products would really take it up a notch. Moisture is oil. These products are contain oil. I think carefully through what oil system I put into them because they have the staying power. Oils have acids in them and they actually transform your hair and skin. They give you long-term moisture benefits. They seal it in. You can't get great moisture without great hydration. And you really don't get the full benefits of hydration if you don't have a great moisture system with it. So while I call this hydration collection, it should be called hydration and moisture collection. That's actually a better name for it. And I think you would even understand it better. Understand the first two parts, the cleanser, this number 7 and number 4, that's your hydration. You're building your hydration with that. The back end, the number 23 and number 9, you're building your moisture. But you need all of them to get your hair where it needs to be. Moisturize your hair every week. Every week. Don't allow yourself to think, oh, I'm good, just to put a dab on. Now, if you had an opportunity to get the Babassu moisturizer, yes, it is sold out. If you had an opportunity to get it, this moisturizer is very special. It will moisturize your hair, but will not create as much frizz. And in fact, it helps you reduce frizz. So if you have lost curl definition and you need to address it with moisture, because a lot of times you can't hold curl definition because your hair does not have enough moisture to allow you to hold on to proper hydration, to keep good elasticity. Babassu moisturizer will let you moisturize. It'll penetrate below the hair shaft and give you long-term moisture benefits. But Babassu keeps the hair from swelling. So if it's a rainy day, when I was in Savannah, they have a wetter climate. It's on the river. They are not far from the beach. It's salty, more salty air. I didn't take 23 with me. I took Babassu. I knew I was in a wetter climate, but it did get dry one day. Not too dry, but we didn't want to make the hair swell more because I'm in a humid climate. I'm in a climate that's normally humid. I need moisture, but I don't need to overdo it. I need enough moisture to raise my moisture level, but I need help holding on to that curl definition. That's Babassu, all right? Sunflower Shea Hair Milk is light. It's lightweight. It's got a little bit of curl defining goodies to it, but it is a light moisturizer. It's perfect for people whose hair, they're like, I don't like to weigh it down with stuff that's too heavy. That's what the Sunflower Shea Hair Milk does. Let me pop back over here and see what kind of questions you all have. Let's see. I also did a document that covered the moisturizers. So during this moisturizing sprint, so here's what's about to happen. Make sure for the next 2 weeks, you wash your hair every week, you're moisturizing weekly. Here's where the moisture sprint came in perfect time. This is the time of year our hair the weather gets dry. One day it's raining and it's a tropical downpour, and the next day you're like, I need water. And the pollen, oh my God, the pollen dries you out, your skin, your hair, your nasal, your soft palate tissue. It dries you out. Matter of fact, a good idea is to run your humidifier when the pollen season kicks in. It helps you to fight it better. But you want to make sure you are washing that pollen out of your hair. Make sure you are keeping it well moisturized. It gets dry. It gets dry this time of year. It is a part of spring. It's just the transition we go through. Here's why it's important that we did hydration. We're focusing on moisture. You got to make sure you're doing a whole system. You don't really need anything new. You should already have non-lather cleanser, number 4 conditioner, or the neat hydrating conditioner. You should already have a moisturizer, one of the ones I just showed you. You should have one of these moisturizers, and you should be using them every time you think your hair even feels dry. Doesn't feel dry? Use it at least once a week. Absolutely use it on wash day. All right, and I have some videos on how to use your your hair shine butter and your hydrating moisture cream. They are in the blog. Let me just pop over here, and I'm gonna say hydrating, and you can find things on the website this way. Hydrating 23. Let's just see what I get. Let's see what would happen. Oh, here we go. What would happen if you use your number 9 hair shine butter and number 23 hydrating moisturizing cream to increase moisture? Let me just put this in the chat for you all so that you can link to that. But in this particular one, I actually did a live. I explained how to use them and what the benefit is. Okay, so let's make sure we use that. Let me put that in the comments for those who are like, how do I get to that? All right, so let's see. I hope that explains that. Y'all tell me if that didn't tell you a thing. Tell me if that's clear. It's not really complicated. It's as much, really what it is I was like, let's just do it together. So please share your wash days. I'm going to be really honest and confess. I have skipped a week. That's what happens when you go on vacation. So I'm back. Now that we've done the live, I'm going to get to it somewhere between here and the weekend. I probably won't get to it till after Saturday, just to be real honest about it. But I'm going to get to it. All right? But in the meantime, I do moisturize my hair. I've moisturized my hair 3 or 4 times because I haven't washed it. It's time to wash it. And it's also how I shift it and make it look like a pompadour and be trying to be cool. I'll be trying to be a little cool, just a little bit. That's how I keep my man excited and happy. He's into the short, cool hair thing. I'm like, did you see me? Did you see my hair? I'm a little jealous because he gets cool haircuts. He is real serious about them haircuts, and he looks cool all the time. And I'm like, I gotta be cooler than you. I gotta be prettier. I gotta look better. All right, I got a couple comments. Let me go back to full camera. I hope that helps. Let me see if there's anything else I need to share with you all. While we're on the website, is there anything confusing for anyone on the website? It's important to me to make sure y'all understand. Couple things. I always put up here for you all how long it's taking us to ship products out. Always, when you place your order, you will always see if there's a free shipping option, you will see it up here. If it's taking us longer than what I think it should take, you will absolutely see that. 7 business days is a long time, but it just depends on how much is happening and what's going on. It ain't really taking 7 days right now. But I don't want you to be like, you said 5 days, and if it's 6, that's disappointing. I don't want that. So you can always find that. If you are not a VIP member and you want to be VIP and get the 20% discount and gifts that VIPs always get, please join the VIP club. You do that here. When you join VIP, don't put anything else in your cart. Only buy that. The system recognizes you're a VIP after you bought it, and then it immediately allows you to have the VIP discount. So purchase them separately. I'll put a video in here. So just a heads up for that. Oh, y'all put some reviews out. Look at y'all reviewing the VIP program. Okay. All right. So I think that's all I really need to show you. VIPs, when you're a VIP, log in. Be sure you log in. I'm going to start keeping a little something special for VIPs. If you don't see a special something pop up for you, then you're not logged in as VIP. That's one thing I wanted to do for you all so that you could make sure you know you're logged in. Did you see your VIP? Yeah, it could be a message. Might be anything. Might be a love note. I don't know. Okay. Swimmers Collection is available. Just in case you did not know, you can definitely visit our Swimmers page where we have blog posts and things like that, all the things that you need for swimming. So that's available for you. And I think that's all that you probably may or not miss on the website. Let me go back to my camera here, back to normal, and let me see what you might need to ask me. Let's see. We're talking for a while tonight because I've been gone for a while. Let's see. All right. When is so Nora's asking when it's a rainy day outside, should we be using the extra firm gel? This is when I wish I could switch and show you my iPhone and how I do it, but I can't do that on here. Um, or could I? I could pull up my photos, but I need to edit. I don't know what's in there. If you pulled up your weather for a week, here we go. Do I have the weather? I don't think I have weather on here. I don't. If you pulled up your weather app on your phone, and you can see the weather for the week on when you get ready to do wash day, that's how I recommend you make your choices. Not necessarily midway. When I look at the weather, if I see normal, if I see one day of rain, I'll let that make a decision for me. I look to see if I'm seeing that sun shining. If I'm seeing sunny all week long in Atlanta, that means at the spring in Atlanta, only not everywhere, but in Atlanta, in the spring, sunny days equals dry weather. It does not mean that in the summertime. Summertime it can mean something else. If you see your weather chopping up, if you see, oh, partly cloudy, it might be raining at noon, and every day it's raining at some time, you're going to have very wet weather for the week. So, as much as it's not really, you don't try to become a meteorologist, definitely pay attention to your weather to determine where you think you need to be. My rule is this: if I'm not going to read the weather and I'm not going to look at it and all else fails, 50% firm gel, 50% soft gel. That is the way to go. It's a good call, nice and safe. Now, if you are in a climate where it's more arid, like if you live in California, if you live in Arizona, any of those places, even Texas, whoo, where did I work? Dallas, New Mexico. If you live in any of those places, you have extreme weather. And when you get to your summer days, it's dry hot. You gotta bump up that humectant. You gotta bump up that, hydration and moisture in your gel, and definitely lean away from your more extra firms. So it depends on your climate, Nora. I know that you live north of here. I forget if you're Montana. Montana. Where do you live? I feel like I want to say Senator Lee was a senator in your area. Where was he the senator? Okay, you live wherever that is. Forgive me from forgetting. Um, I don't know the weather. You get good snow. I think that's gonna be a drier weather to me. But see what your hair needs. Nora, you have done very well with the hydrating twisting lotion. I mean, wonderfully. Your hair twists beautifully. You do really well with the soft products. You do. If you're finding they're not lasting that long for you, you can add just a touch. I wouldn't go, oh, y'all never go all extra firm. Never wear that by itself. If you wear that by itself, that means you live on the in the water on a lighthouse in the southeast. But don't do that. It's made to go with softer gels. Did I answer your question, or did I go all around the earth to still come to nowhere? How do I use the Babasu moisturizer? Kimberly, the same way you use the 23. Anytime you want, really. But it's going to give you a little bit more curl definition. It's going to help your hair not swell up and puff up. Your hair will not look as frizzy with the Babasu. It's going to be way more controlled. But the 23 and Neat are going to give you more moisture and more hydration. Just the nature of the Babasu oil is very different than coconut and all the other oils. Babasu is its own creature. It's nice. It moisturizes well. It don't moisturize as much as coconut, but it makes your hair look so good. That's what it does. All right. Kim is welcoming somebody to the UB tribe. Welcome. Maybe I was doing some shenanigans. Was I doing something crazy? Let's see. I missed the tribe. I thought this personal loss journey lost my mom. Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry. Throughout this personal loss journey, I've been able to laugh. I'm glad, Barbara, because I'm a little touched. I've been able to laugh. I'm in Maryland. I'm in the airport with my carry-on that I tucked my brand new number 4 in. Barbara, If they thought I was throwing it away, the devil is a lie. I checked that bag in. Oh, I was about to say, they didn't catch you? Y'all, one time I went through the airport in Mexico with 3 jars of number 10 in a carry on. I was waiting, when you're coming through the US to Mexico in the airport, they got like German Shepherds. I was like, one of them dogs gonna catch me. Nonsense, nonsense. I know I'm special. I'm special. Barbara, I am so sorry to hear about your mother. You're in my prayers. That's such a hard loss, but I'm glad you're having fun. I hope you have a good time here. All right. Yes, that is our lock. Maintenance combo. Right. Need moisturizer and hair shine butter. Right. That's what I was telling you. That's why I posted that there. All right. Marilyn, hello, hello. Sheila, hello. All right. So I put some stuff up. I think that's all we got, y'all. I think I need my moisturize and twist week. My wash day is Sunday. Yes. Should I use my Neat Moisturizer to retwist? Yeah, absolutely. Let me tell you, you can retwist with your Neat Moisturizer. You know what you can also do? If you have the hydrating twisting lotion, that is a beauty. Retwist with that. And you can put a little bit of the Neat moisturizer with that. Do you have the hydrating twisting lotion, Sandra? If you have that, I'd love to see how that's working for you. All right. How often do you moisturize during the week? Eden, I'm going to say it really just depends on what your hair feels like. If you're just getting back into the Urban Bella fold, use your moisturizer at least twice a week. Okay. If you're twisting, if you twist with the moisturizer on, you will not need to twist again. If you do that Neat moisturizer, number 23 moisturizer, or Babassu moisturizer with shine butter, you will not have to do anything else if that's your styling technique. And even the hydrating twisting lotion, you really don't have to do. Those are all super moisturizing and don't require anything else. If you're doing like this kind of style where it's kind of loose and wash and go style, I've had to hit moisturizer 3 times this week in Atlanta. It's been a little unfriendly with the dryness around here. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. I let my hair tell me how often it needs moisturizing by feel. That's exactly what you're supposed to do, Kim. All day. Let your hair tell you, y'all. Really, the weather is it just changes so much. Your body changes. Sometimes I will be like, sometimes it's just time to wash your hair. If you like, this is time for me to wash my hair. I'm moisturizing my hair a couple times a week because it needs to be washed. Wash my hair is a non-conversation, you know. But I kind of like this look a little bit. Let's be honest about that. All right. Did you say when the Mother's Day box will be ready to purchase? Yes, Ivy. Saturday. Yes, ma'am. Saturday, shop with me live. If you do live shopping with me, you will get one of these bad boys. All right. I have a comb set in my cart, but don't want to pay for shipping. It won't matter, Ivy. Well, if you're gonna buy, okay. So let me say this. It won't matter because everything has shipping on it right now. We actually had to pause. Let me tell you all about shipping. I had to pause the free shipping. Let me just be very transparent about it. It really, I could not sustain it. At the end of the month, we were looking at the month and we were going to really hurt. I was going to hurt my business if I kept going with the free shipping. I love the concept of free shipping, but costs are sky high. The cost of fragrance, everything, raw materials, everything is higher. The cost for us to ship is higher. And so I was holding out on it. I don't like to do the thing where people increase the price of products. They go, well, I'm going to raise everything by $3 and then I'll give you free shipping. I didn't want to do that. I just turned off the free shipping and set it at a flat rate. That's still not what we pay for shipping. We pay more than $8 to ship you a box. But I was paying out to the tunes of thousands, several thousands of dollars in free shipping. And I was trying to hold on to it as long as I could, but I had to go to flat rate. I hope and pray that does not cause y'all to be like, oh, we can't do that. We out. Bye. I hope you do understand. If I could give you free shipping, I would, but it's not a sustainable thing at all. I ultimately would be looking at, okay, when are we going to have to pack it up and wrap it up because we can't keep paying that out. So y'all talk to me. I love telling y'all what's going on. I'm probably tell y'all more about running a business than I should, but it sounds good. Free shipping sounds great. I love it too, but we could not. I couldn't keep going with that. Not maintain my business and make sure that I'm here and make sure that we can continue to sell products. We had to stop that process for a while. And I will let you know if all of a sudden I get a phone call and they're like, oh no, we're going to get you, you good, we got you at $5 a package. I will pass that savings on to you. But right now, that's not what's happening. They're going up more and more. And it's the gas, it's everything, it's inflation. But we feel it. We feel it, and it impacts this business and my ability to do stuff, ability to pay staff, all of those things. So, all right. But y'all comment, tell me that. But it is set. You'll see it. It's $8. It's flat rate. It's not high. And it is absolutely still not what we pay. We still pay out more than what we have you pay for shipping. Um, I'm saying that to say, so if you think you want to combine a bunch of stuff in your Mother's Day order, that's fine. No problem at all. It'll all go in one box and you still pay flat rate. It doesn't matter how much stuff you have. All right, let's see. I'm in northeast of New York, close to the. Yeah, I knew you were way up in the Canadian border. That's cold. That's cold. Is it dry, Nora? Tell me if it's dry. Let's see. I do at least every third day. My hair leans thirsty. Well, it's also right now what we're doing. I was skimping on this moisturizing and my hair was getting frizzy by day 3 or 4. Now we're defined for at least 7 days. Ah, right. You needed to raise your moisture level. Yes. And also too, I'm sorry, I'm got no. Marissa, you are low porosity, low medium porosity. I've been sending out samples of hair milk because of the time of year. It's good for low porosity hair. Try that out. The Neat conditioner is also good for low porosity hair because I have the silk amino acids in there, and your San-Minos is good for low porosity hair too. So you've got some low porosity treats in your arsenal. So try them out. They're going to penetrate the hair shaft a little better. All right. Let's see. I don't have any extra firm gels. I have extra soft. Oh, okay. Crogel and 5 vitamin. So Nora, Crogel is medium hold. 5 vitamin is medium hold as well, a little bit more firm. It moisturizes the hair differently than Crogel, but they're kind of on the same level. And then extra soft is soft. You know how that goes. It's super soft. Nora, how is your hydrating twisting lotion? I'd love to hear from you on that. And Barbara, you laughing at me, and I'm sure I know why. I am goofy. All right, that Babassu catapulted me back into hydrated hair. It catapulted. Woo! All right, you are welcome. I'm real late. Hey, Thomasina. Thomasina, we have been talking about the Mother's Day box. I was just going over some changes. We just walked through the website. We did some good stuff. It's a good live to listen into. I'll recap about the box for everyone. All right. 5 vitamin hydrating twist lotion is thebomb.com. I know. I love it, y'all. I got to see it. We got to roll that back. What time will I be live? Deshaun, I'm trying to decide. What time is good for you all for me to go live on Saturday? Post up in that. I just want to hear some time. Throw out what's good. You want morning, you want afternoon, you want evening. I am totally flexible. I just usually like to not be working around 6 p.m. because in my mind I go to date night mode. So I'm in romance mode. I'm like, huh? Yeah, y'all got it. You got. Hold on. Let me talk. Let me talk to Gerard. So I could do morning. I could, if you're trying to get out with your day, you don't want to miss it. Y'all talk to me, and I'll send an email so y'all can tell me what's up. All right. And Kim, that was for you. Kim, you asked the same question as well. Ivy said that's no problem. Thank you, Ivy. I've been praying. I'm like, Lord, I hope my customers don't leave me when I have to, take the free shipping away for a while. Or it may not come back, y'all. It depends on what happens with what it costs to do things, but it's so expensive. Let me say this about the free shipping thing real fast. I know a lot of companies offer it, and they're huge. I asked my UPS people, because I work directly with UPS. I was like, what do I have to do to get this particular rate for shipping and pass it on to my customer? She straight up told me, she was like, oh, you need to be Macy's. I was like, I'm not Macy's. She's like, you need to be Amazon. They have their own planes. I help a girl out. She was like, straight up, we're not even like trying to give you like low rates to small companies. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Give it to Bezos, who's already got a rocket. That helps. Thanks a lot. So Kim said 8 for shipping is still a great deal. Thank you. Yes, and our boxes are expensive. And she told me that. She was like, first of all, every box you send out is between 3.5 and 6 pounds. I was like, right. She was like, girl, no, stop playing. So I thank you all. Yes, yes, save the business. $8 is not much since my boxes are usually loaded. I'm glad you all feel that way. I am not gonna lie. I was nervous. I have had every meeting, every conversation. I'm like, y'all, what am I gonna do? And my colleagues, they all have different businesses, and we all do different things. And some are like, why you can't ship stuff for $3? Right. Well, it'll take them a year to get it, if they get it. So, and y'all know I ship UPS. I ship UPS because I found I can really trust it. I feel like y'all get your stuff. If something goes wrong with a shipment, I usually 100% assume it's us because UPS doesn't mess up. Now, USPS, no shade to anybody who work there, they family work there, and pay for you to get through college. I was having more problems, and that I can't have that stress. I'm like, this y'all stressing me out. Y'all stressing me out. All right, so I'm getting some time. Okay, so Nora, cold and damp in the winter and now. Mm. Okay, Nora, cold and damp. You let me think about it, Nora. Let me think about what I would do in cold and damp, please. And I'll respond back. I don't want to rush that answer. Tell me this, Nora. How are you doing with the current stuff? How's it going with your hydrating twisting lotion? How's it going with your current cocktails? Because your hair looks amazing. And Nora, you look good. No, I'm gonna tell you something about you. When I looked at you, because me and you friends, and we're not friends, but in this group, but we in the same group. I don't even know if you know I'm in there, but we're in this group. I think it's the makeup people, and you posted one day your makeup, and you sing, Nora. No, I can tell you this. I can look at you, and I was like, she looks like she is a soprano. I don't know what it was, and then you posted that you sing. I said, I knew it. I knew it. I could see it on her. Nora, you look amazing. You look amazing. You are so elegant and so classy and so beautiful to me. And I knew it before you even shared that you did that. That's just my little side note. I'm not stalking y'all. I'm just saying if I'm in another group with you, I'll be like, oh, it's one of my people. So, all right. Morning is good. 2 p.m. I love, love, love the hydrating. Oh, you told me you love the hydrating twisting lotion. I almost got a full week without adding anything. Right? I do need a little something. I'll add a little baba soup. When you say you need a little something, Nora, what do you mean? Early afternoon. I sleep in on Saturday. Okay, Deshaun. I have a couple of Easter egg hunts on Saturday. Wow, how cute. I like it. Early afternoon. Okay, y'all. So why don't we do noon? 12 noon. Y'all tell me if 12 noon is good. I will still send out a survey allowing you to vote for that. And you'll be able to just respond back. So I give everybody a chance. But I'm going to right now say 12 noon sounds like it's working for most people. 12 noon Eastern. All right. Because we got folks on the West Coast who 12 noon for them is 12 noon. What is that? 9 a.m. So yeah, is it the gray hair group? Yes, it's the gray hair group. Okay. First soprano. I knew it. You carry yourself like a first soprano too. I can see it. I can see it. Just classy. You're classy. I just like it. I love it. All right. So, well, ladies, that's all we got tonight. I hope that was helpful. The Nelly walkthrough. Oh, did I get price points? Kim, I have not. I'll send over the price points. I'll send them over in the morning. Let me send the price points in the morning. I always like to mull over stuff and make sure because post live, I literally be exhausted. My husband's like, you don't even talk. I'm like, I am. My throat is like. So I will give them in the morning. You will have them. Trust me, you'll have them before we shop, and they're not going to be far off from what you're used to. It will have shipping. I mean, you will have the shipping will be attached, but it'll be in our normal price range. It's not going to be anything outrageous. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I hear morning is good. Just came back. Bonnie, where'd you go? Bonnie, we're voting on what's a good time to have the live. If my hair looks a little dry on day 5 or 6, I add a little Babasu if I have to go somewhere. Okay. So you do the Babasu moisturizer. That's going to give you some control. Now, Nora, you could add the hydrating twisting lotion again. You could do that. So that's an option. Bonnie, you were cooking? What we having? What time do you want me to come over, Bonnie? Should I stop by there first? Because at my house, I got to do the cooking. I don't want to do it tonight. We'll be cooking together. That's code for tell me what to do. I'm chopping. I'm chopping something up. All right. Noon is good. Okay, cool. Cool. Good. 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 All right. All right. Well, let me give y'all some time to mull that over. Okay, Nora, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. I hope this was good. Thank you all again so much for your patience through me being sick and then taking a little vacation break. Am I offering Babasu soon? So, Bonnie, one thing I wanted to say, I with the Babasu line, I'll tell y'all, I look at what you need. So I have, if you go to shop, you will see the Babasu collection, and there is a little pop up. It may not come up for me because I've been out here before, but the Babasu collection has a little pop up. It'll pop up for you because let me see if it'll pop up for this product. All right, it didn't do that. But anyway, there's a little pop up that pops up and it will let you tell me that you want to be on the wait list. When I see how many people are on there and people are waiting, because when I run production, I want to run production to get, to say, hey, we're making a whole batch and the whole batch is going out the door. We don't want to stand there and look at it. So, and I always, because they are not normal products, they are always pre sale. So when I get ready to do it, I will say, hey, I'm going to put it out. Here's your chance to grab it. Place your order. You place an order, then I make you one, and then we send it out the door. So just giving people some time. I know a lot of people just bought Babasu. So I'm thinking y'all are good for a little while. I didn't think you needed it until, I didn't think y'all were going to need Babasu until like late, early June. June. Y'all were buying like enough to start a Babasu club. Okay. So, but y'all let me know. I'm listening. Ah, okay. No, you're going to try wash and go. Cool. Post in the group. Share with the group. Maybe Jackie will post in the group too. And Jackie, I see Jackie took off. No, ran Jackie off. Jackie, come back. You don't have to post up pictures, Jackie. I'm just playing. Okay. Okay, that's going on the website. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, y'all, that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you. I will go live again tomorrow. Just going over the Mother's Day box, making sure everybody knows what's happening. And then Saturday, it's looking like we're talking noon Eastern time for the live sale. Make sure you're live with me. If you buy live with me, you will get a free 5 vitamin hair mask. If you know, you know. Thank you, tribe. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Bye.